Hello, Mustangs. Hello, Mustangs. So, we are beginning our experimental unit. We are beginning getting ready to do lots of experiments. So, the first thing we need to do is to learn how to measure accurately. And today we're going to be learning how to measure accurately solids and liquids. So, here are some pro tips. Why? Why do we need to measure accurately? Well, we're scientists. Accurate measurements are good science. Accurate measurements means that experiments can be repeated. Accurate measurements allow us to minimize errors and control variables. Accurate measurements allow us to compare results. So, let's begin. If possible, use the right tools. They are more accurate. Liquid measuring cups for liquids, solid measuring cups for solids. If we put liquid into the measuring cup, sure, we can do that. But it is not as accurate, right? Because it will have that meniscus. Second, measurements should be made on a flat surface. Whether it's a liquid or it's a solid, measurements should always be made on a flat surface, not on tilted surfaces or on surfaces that you are holding just in your hand. Measurements should also be made at eye level. You bring your eye down to what you are measuring, not holding it up high to measure. For solids, the first pro tip is to level solids with a straight edge. You can see here we're using the bottom edge of the knife, the back edge of the knife, because it is straight. And we wouldn't use a spoon because it is a curved surface. We always want to level solids with a straight edge. All right, talking about liquids now. All liquids have menisci, which is the plural of meniscus. In case you're wondering, octopus, the plural of octopus is not octopi, it's octopuses. So here we have two different meniscus. What is a meniscus? Well, it's a curve at the surface of a liquid. Sometimes you have a concave meniscus for things like water and things like juices and things that contain a lot of water, milk, right? And then sometimes you have a convex meniscus. The curved surface goes the opposite way. Either way, you always measure liquids at the bottom of the meniscus. So you take the bottom of the meniscus, the lowest point, right, to be accurate. And again, why do we want to be accurate? So that we can do controlled experiments that have value, that minimize error, and that can be repeated. And so results can be compared and shared. So here we have measuring some water in a Pyrex, right? They're using the right tool. We can see here that this bottom, it kind of looks like a bubble. That's the meniscus. And so the bottom of that bubble, the bottom of that meniscus, right, is correctly measuring. We want to measure at the bottom of the meniscus. Here, we're going to have a little bit less water because the bottom of the meniscus is actually less than 3/4 of a cup. Here we have the full 3/4 of a cup, and here we have less than 3/4 of a cup. So we want to be accurate so we can get good results and we can share them, right? And they can be repeated. So make sure when you're measuring to be at eye level on a flat surface, and use a straight edge to level out solids. We are Mustangs, we are scientists, we are 7th grade. Have a wonderful day, Mustangs. Take care.